Hi, good morning. It's so great to see you today. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and obviously, I can't really see you, but I do have a sense of your presence. I know several of you in real life, and and then those of you that are new, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to see people returning, because that shows me that you're getting something out of this, and I really appreciate that because that's what I want to do. This is a gift from me to you. It truly is. And I do take time to prepare for these. I do I do pray ahead of time. I do smudge. I put a lot of thought and study into each of these readings. Oh, yesterday the love reading. I do mess up. I posted a timeless love reading, and the thing about that um, is that the ending kind of clipped off, and I don't know how to fix it. I worked on it a lot yesterday, was not able to fix it. So any of you who picked the honey citrine on the reading that I just did on Friday, timeless love reading, please just give me a call. Say, hey, I had the honey citrine on the love reading. You can get my phone number off my website, um, and probably you'll have to leave a message. If I'm working or away from my phone, I do really depend on those messages. So leave me a message. I will call you back within 24 hours, and I will give you the rest of your reading for free. Of course, that's part of your honey citrine love reading. If I can make that up to you. Let's see. I want you to remember that you are the master of your own destiny. That it Except when you're not. And that's when you need to let go and let God. So I don't want anybody to come away from one of these readings feeling afraid or confused or scared. What I want to offer is clarity. What I want to offer is hope. What I want to offer are tools to deal with your day or thoughts about how your day went, depending on when you're looking at this. That's what it's for. It's not for you to worry about. If you're having worries or concerns, remember that you do have a lot of power over your life, and these are meditations on how things might go. They're not the be all end all. If you want more clarification, do give me a call and set an appointment. Um, Look at my website so you can see my prices and a little bit of what I offer. If you don't see on my website a service that you would like, just call me because I do a lot of other different kinds of things depending on what your needs are, different kinds of tarot spreads and more. So keep me in mind whenever you're needing a little bit of magic, a little bit of something, something. Okay. Um, I will put the timestamps in the description of this video. That way you can skip ahead to your particular reading if you like, and that is perfectly okay. When I first get it posted, I know a lot of people are ready a lot earlier than I have this posted, and so if you subscribe, you might not get those timestamps right away because it takes me a couple minutes to get them up after I get the video posted. So I apologize about that, but I do appreciate you. There are a few of you that really jump that I know are getting the notifications because you jump right on and take a look, and that is really exciting to me. Um, I do have a prayer to read today. Hi. It is a prayer that Marianne Williamson wrote. You know who she is. She ran for president. But before she did that, she's been around a long time. A lot of people said, "Where did she come from?" And it's like, "Oh, I guess you're not in the psychic community or the spiritual community that Marianne Williamson inhabits, and so many people are into her." Okay, the prayer. I put my book down. I dropped my phone. Put my book down. Here we go. Let's see if I can find the right one. Please bless our home. Please bless this marriage. Here it is. Dear God, As I wake up this morning, may your spirit come upon me. May my mind receive your emanations, my soul receive your blessing, and my heart receive your love. May all those I meet or even think of on this day feel better for it. May I contribute peace. May I serve your purposes with all that I say and do, today and always. Please show me how. Amen. I often like to mention a name of one of my spiritual guides. When I pray, I often mention Jesus. Jesus is one of my very, very favorites. Um, there are many more. We each have spirit guides. We each have guardian angels. Many other. There are many ways to open our hearts. So these are my stones. They're really beautiful. This is how you can choose your card. You can choose your card by using the stones or the crystals. Take your time in doing so. If you need to pause the video, you can do that. You can pick your favorite stone, your favorite color, your favorite colored stone, I guess I should say. You can pick these any way you want. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I do suggest you try to use your intuition. It's okay if you don't feel like you have any. That's all right. Because you will pick the right card. You'll know you've picked the right card because it will resonate with you. If you've picked the wrong card, it will not resonate. And that's okay. You can pick a different card or you can move on. But most of the time, people pick the right card. So without further discussion, we're going to let's see, how do I say this? This is copper ore, and I think they say it calpa. Let's see, calpa. Oh, shoot, calcopyrite or something. I'm sorry. I wrote it down and then I forgot what I did with my paper that I wrote it on. So if you pick that the iron ore, then your card today is the High Priestess. So if this is your card today, notice the moon's all over it. It is still not like it's not a full moon today. The full moon was last night. It is starting to wane rather than wax. However, it still is pretty strong strength out there. So this is a good opportunity for you with the High Priestess card and the moon being so full and involved in our lives this weekend. Take advantage of your psychic abilities and your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Ask yourself a question before you go to sleep at night if you have something that can be revealed to you in your dreams. Also, if there's someone that you want to visit with that has gone on before you to the next phase of our existence, meaning have they passed over or have they died, this is a good time to try to communicate with them. I usually use my dreams in order to do that. There are other ways to do it. The reason I've used my dreams is because that's when I have seen those people. My grandmother, my good friend Philip, who died a few years back and is still with me in my heart. Pets, I really do think of pets as our angels. They do take care of us, they guard us, they love us, and we don't have to do a whole lot in return for that. I do believe that they can visit us after they have passed, and that they do stay with us a lot of times. So if this is your card today, the High Priestess, I want you to take advantage of your position today and that you are tapped into the mysteries of the universe, that you do have a strong intuition right now. Whether you feel it or not, it is there. So try to utilize that. Like I said, you can do so before you lie down to go to sleep tonight. You can think about some questions that you might have, or some people that you might want to see, or some pets, and commune with them. Or there are other things you can do too with this. I wouldn't suggest going gambling because she is into ancient knowledge, not really into, she's not really a luck card or anything like that. So moving on, we'll turn over the card that is under the honey citrine, and that is this one. And you have the King of Pentacles. And a king is a king is a king is a king. However, this particular king happens to be pretty wealthy. He's a wealthy king. He's hot. He's good looking. He's virile, and everybody knows it. Um, Good businessman, hard working, successful, level headed. Here's his bad side. He tends to be stubborn. Sometimes he can be a little overbearing. Um, and well, that let's not dwell on all that, because if you got this card today, he's either you or he's someone you know. Now remember, the cards are genderless, meaning they actually have gender, but we all encompass those genders within us, within our hearts, our minds, and our souls, so that we can understand what it means if the king is our card and we happen to identify as female, or if the king is our friend and they happen to identify as asexual or whatever. So this card could be you, it could be somebody else. Um, if it's you, I want you to realize the value that you have, that you give to your company, or the work that you give, the things that you do, your leadership abilities. They are worthwhile. Ask for a raise if you can. If you are working today, your work is really good. I mean, today's a good day to do business for you. What else can I say about this card if you got this card? Treat yourself like royalty if this card is you. If this card is someone you know and love, treat them like royalty today. Let them know how special you think that they are. Um, Help them out if you can. They don't really need help, but they certainly do. They're human after all. Um, love this person. Love them, whoever they might be. And we're going to move on to your selenite. Whew, so gorgeous. Look when I hold it like that, how the light plays on it. Oh, it's just so incredible. All right, we're going to turn over your card and see what you got today. And it looks as though you have the Two of Swords, and they're represented as dragonflies here. So dragonflies are ancient symbols. This card often has to do with choices, but not always. It definitely has to do with your psyche. Um, so these cards are called, I think they're tarot of the something moon. So they're going to be moons on all these cards, and the full moon really is powerful this weekend, this whole weekend. I know that it's now waning, but it's still a very powerful, influential part of our lives right now. If you have the Two of Swords today, I want you to know that if you have decisions to make, I want you to think about making sure you have all the information. And if you are seeking information, look for information in ways that you don't always look for them. Like if you're always clicking on Wikipedia or something like that, choose a different site. Or if you're always going to the same person for advice, choose someone else today. Even if you usually come to me, I guess I'm saying you can get advice from somebody else. I do really appreciate when people come to me. I really do. I like that I have this gift. I like that I can give it to you each day. Um, so, yeah, usually this does have to do with decisions. Sometimes it's really more of an inner conflict that you're dealing with today. Gosh, I'm really sorry about all the technical problems. Well, basically throwing my phone around while I'm doing the reading. Sorry about that. We are going to move on to the Tiger Eye. If any of you need me to flesh these out, these are just one card daily readings. So if you want to go further, just go to my website, book a time, You don't even have to know what you want. Just click on they have organized them kind of by how many minutes you're going to spend. They have titles and spreads, but when it comes to your time, you just kind of pick about how much time you think you want to spend with me. It doesn't take long to flesh out one of these daily readings. You can pick one of the. I think there's a 10-minute reading. What is it? Yeah, a 10-minute reading that's for $9.99 right now. That's great. You can totally just click on that 10-minute reading. Or if you have money troubles or if something's going on, book anyway. Talk to me about it and we will work out something. Okay. So here we have the Tiger Eye Stone. We're going to turn over your card today, and your card is Apprenticeship, the Three of Pentacles. This person, well, there's no person in this card, but what this card talks about is learning, especially learning a trade, or a discipline. So I do see the moon. I see a butterfly. You know, when I see butterflies, even in this deck has a lot of butterflies, but I do definitely think of guardian angels, but less of the archangel-y type and more of the grandmotherly type. In other words, I do believe that we have people that watch over us, people that have passed on, that have agreed to stay in our lives. I do believe that. I do. So, if you have this card today and you're thinking of someone that has passed, maybe even a pet or a friend, I'm thinking of specific people that are in your life, use your talent. Use your expertise today. Whether it be for your job or whether it just be something that you're learning about, you have gotten far enough to where you can start using and practicing the skills that you have and utilizing them in your life and utilizing them in conversation. Talk about it. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you're learning. That's what I'd like you to do today. Maybe tell people about what you're learning. If you have people in your life that you can talk to about that. So, here goes this reading. We're at the end again already. I'm always like, oh no, really? It's over? I get really excited about it. I haven't yet had a morning where I got up and said, I don't want to do this today. That has not happened. What does happen is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I slept so late. I can't wait to get to this reading. But anyway, it's over. So what do I do to close? Oh, I tell you a couple of things. One, I say thank you for watching because I really appreciate it. Even if you skip ahead and you don't even listen to the early part, the little thought of the day or the prayer, I appreciate that you're able to utilize this video in any way that you can. I think that's what I like. I'm giving this reading to you in particular today, and it means a lot to me that you're able to use it and utilize it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I said yesterday that I had 90 subscribers. I was not wearing my glasses. I have 40, but it's still very exciting to know that when I get 100 subscribers, which I'm a little further away than I thought I was, I will get a special YouTube handle, like with my name in it. That's going to be really fun to use instead of YouTube gibber for when I give out my channel. It's actually going to have a little handle. So if you have not subscribed yet, push that button. If you think you're subscribed and you're not sure, go ahead and push that button. Make sure you have subscribed because that really will help me a lot in getting that YouTube handle. And it's something that I think will really be helpful in sharing this. So I'm going to be thinking of you throughout the day. So please don't be shy about booking appointments so that we can talk. Like I said earlier, Well, I feel like at this point I'm pretty much only talking to the tiger eye people. So I think I already told you. Go ahead and if you don't have the money or if you want something other than what I'm offering, go ahead and ask me because I do a lot of different spreads. I do a lot of different things with the cards and I do spiritual counseling and other things too. Just ask and we'll figure out. If you don't have the money, talk to me about that. We'll figure out how to deal with that too. All right? You guys take care. Have a great day or a great evening whenever you're reading this. And please come back. That's the most important thing to me. If this has helped you in any way, come back. See if I can help out some more, okay? Love you guys. I really do. Bye.